everybody, it is me, Jurassic Alt, here to say that today we are going to be talking about Tales from the Plex Book 2 Epilogue story, which is the end kind of credit story. But I'm very excited to talk about this story because there's some interesting potential stuff, and let's get started. The story is about a girl named Lusa, and she's on a double date and are at a carnival. Keep the carnival part in mind. They meet up some friends at the double date and decide that they should go explore the Pizzaplex that's being built right now. And they go into the Pizzaplex, or the pizzeria, technically, because it established that the pizzeria is still there, and they're building on top of it. So they go into the pizzeria, they go through a vent through the top of the roof of the pizzeria and wind themselves up into a storage room. So they go out of the storage room and go into the main area and find a pile of endo parts that are broken up, and later they find within the pile human body parts. And of course they freak out and are like, what the heck, what's happening? And then they hear some noise, and so they decide to go and run away and go back to the place where they hid, and then it cuts off. I'm not even joking. That's literally the end part. So this seems like a definite cliffhanger of a epilogue, but the last epilogue was crazy because the last epilogue, the people that were working on the construction part, clearing out endo parts, they got killed by an endo that was programmed to destroy endo parts, break arms, legs, and put them in a pile, and the endo went rogue and killed their people. So yeah, which is crazy. That happened. So that's the summary of the story. Now let's get to the theory part. There's a roller coaster at the carnival that they go to, because they go to a carnival, which is like, I don't remember ever seeing a roller coaster at a carnival, which it just seems weird. Lusa hears a scream that stood out amongst the crowd, which was interesting because she says she heard the scream at the zero gravity ride. I didn't know what a zero gravity ride. I looked it up, I do know what it is, and oh my god, I hate roller coasters. I absolutely hate roller coasters. This thing looks like a death trap. I mean, I've seen memes of this zero gravity thing. I didn't know it actually had a name. Yeah, it looks like a death trap. I hate roller coasters. I don't mind Ferris wheels. I hate roller coasters. And I don't know if I would ever go on a zero gravity. This thing looks like hell. This looks awful. But yeah, but like it seemed strange that she just mentioned randomly that she heard a scream, and I don't know, it really kind of was just strange. Now, the only times that I can think of when we see a carnival is Balloon Boy's mini game, because if you go into the game, you start off at the carnival, and you kind of slowly make your way out of the carnival into the woods and then into the mountains. I don't know what happens after you get out of the mountains. I haven't made it past that part, but yeah. But that's the only time I can think of seeing a carnival. But in the Christmas version of Help Wanted, I don't know if it's called Help Wanted Christmas Edition, but in the Help Wanted Christmas Edition, you can go through this area and go out this door and end up here, which is in construction of the Mega Pizzaplex. Now, I don't know if that means that if this story takes place around fall, maybe it's because it's being built here. So yeah, and it was during the Christmas edition. So maybe this game takes either place in early spring of whatever year or late fall. I don't know. But this event seems like it may take place during fall, because they haven't mentioned it snowing or spring yet. Something I found interesting. Another thing is, in the pile, which is the blob, it says on page 21 that the pile is pulsing. Unwilling to return to the dining room, where the decaying body parts seem to be pulsing with malevolent intent. But I definitely do think that's supposed to be the blob with agony. I don't know why it's pulsing. I guess maybe agony pulses, but in the game, Security Breach, when you go down there, it kind of pulses too. But they also do mention that something else is down here. On page 23, it says, clearly everyone was realizing what Louisa had known as soon as she heard the first creak. They weren't down here alone, and whatever was down here with them wasn't here to help them out. Oh my goodness, that's the end of it. That's literally the end of the story. Now, who could this other person be? Most likely it's Afton. Now, this could be like the burnt trap that we see Afton, or it could be literally like a melted Afton that's just been scorched, like how we get in Man in Room 1280, I think it's the story note called, where it's basically a burnt Afton who has to deal with two souls keeping him there. I think it's two souls, one soul trying to let him go and one soul trying to keep him there, which is clearly Cassidy and maybe Crying Child. I don't know, but I think we're gonna get probably a burnt Afton, like not burnt trap Afton that we see, but like a melted human looking Afton, and I'm very excited because the next story will probably get answers. But I think that's all I have to say. So. Thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me that you took the time out of your day to watch this video. So the next book comes out in December 7th. And I thought originally it was supposed to come out in November, which kind of really messed up my schedule because I'm like, all right, sweet. I'm going to do book 3 in November and book 4 in December. No. Book 3 and 4 are coming in December. I really hope that they change book 4's due date to like maybe a month or two later. But November, I'm probably going to be very dead for this channel. I might make a video of who I think maybe Gregory's parents are, or who at least is the dad, because I have a potential one, but I don't have any evidence. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. It means so much to me that you guys took the time out of the day to watch this video, and thank you guys for watching this. It means a lot to me. And yeah, staplers and glasses. Woo!